Okay, when we're looking at long irons, things that can get you into trouble if you're trying. So I shot a video before just talking about how the upper body is going to work through impact. If you're having a tough time doing it with the long irons, you're not alone. It's definitely harder to do when it gets to a longer club. I'll just give you a couple ideas to help you have a chance to sort of stay in the shot a little bit better with the long iron. I got a couple sticks down here. So this yellow stick is just going to reference where I'm bringing that club in from, okay? So if you're having a tough time staying in the shot, typically, if you look from face on, it's because the hands are working a little bit too much on top of the ball. Again, this is what I've seen if you have to stand up out of the shot a lot, okay? So if the hands are working really down at this point in the swing with a long iron, with a short iron, you can sort of get away from it. You can probably still get an okay hit. But with a long iron, if I get this handle moving this way too long, I'm going to be in trouble, because at some point I'm going to have to release that club head, and that sometimes is going to look sort of this direction. Another thing that can put you in trouble is if you're coming down and you get, it's sort of along the same lines. If the upper body is leading the lower, okay, because we have a long iron, then we're having the sweet spot travel down too much. Again, both would be reflective in how much the club is moving down into the hit. So with this club in the drill that I have here, so as you go back, you get a good load up, and then as you're coming down, so I got this yellow stick, I want you to feel like you're letting the club out so it could touch the edge of this yellow stick, and then as I move through, then I can keep rotating, because I'm not, the hands aren't high, they're a little lower to the ground, and then as I track down, I can get on this stick, just keep turning, and then be able to deliver a nice hit without having to adjust a ton. Obviously ball position is a little bit more forward, so I'll just look at that quickly for you. So ball position is going to be a little bit more forward in the stance. Unless you're trying to hit a super low shot, you don't want it too back with a long iron. So I get set up in there, good ball position, good setup. So good load up, and then as I'm coming down, I'm letting the club out. It's working close to that stick, and I'm just going to be able to rotate through the shot to deliver it. So if you do that, you should feel like you have more space and time, especially through the hitting zone. If you feel like you have to stand up, usually it's the hands are working down for a little bit too long, and then you sort of get in that spot, and then you have to pop up to throw the head just to match things back up. So hopefully that helps with the long iron play.